everybody, I'm Anna Kachikin, and this is the Anna Report, where every Wednesday I sit with you guys and we discuss dating and relationships. And this week's topic is in honor of International Women's Day, which is celebrated worldwide on March 8th, and today is March 7th. So I thought, what better time to turn the tables and ask you guys about what does a woman mean to you, especially in a time when there's just so much conversation about women and women's rights right now, and with a predominantly male audience. I wanted to hear your voice. I wanted to hear your opinions, your thoughts, your everything. So today, in honor of women, I want to hear from the men, okay? So welcome. With that said, I'm drinking. What are you guys drinking? Hi, you monster. All right, so I'm drinking a bottle from One Hope. You guys know how much I love this company, One Hope. But I haven't tried this bottle yet. It's from Argentina. I specifically picked it from Argentina because you guys know how much I love my Latins. And it's a Malbec. So here we go. I've never tasted this. It's from Uco Valley, but you guys know I keep saying this, how One Hope gives back with every bottle to a cause. And this one says, this bottle helps fund research to find cure for Alzheimer's. So I can't wait to try it. Here we go. You guys always make fun of my giant glasses. I need a drink tonight, drink tonight, drink tonight. All right. So tell me what you guys are drinking. Yes, so if you guys want to purchase this bottle, Dave just posted the link for you guys to check it out. All right, let's see. Oh, I should do this whole swivel thing like a wine pro, right? I haven't actually gone wine tasting in so long. August was the last time. It's very light for a Malbec. Very light for a Malbec, but not sweet. If anything, it's on the bitter side, which is what Malbec's supposed to be. I really like the smell. It's a very bitter aftertaste. Yep. Cheers, you guys. Let me know what you're drinking. Woo! Hello. I'm having the Malbec from One Hope. All right? Okay. Oh, you want some? Okay. Hey, girl. My EP wants to drink too. All right. You don't want? Okay. Here we go. I know. Okay. Do you want cheers? All right. You have to come closer though. Ooh. Hey. I've got 15 thought-provoking questions for you guys. So here we go. First question. I want to go through these really fast, okay? How are you planning on celebrating Women's Day? How have you celebrated in the past? How are you planning on celebrating tomorrow? And do you celebrate it? And how do you celebrate it? And the reason why I ask is because it is International Women's Day. And I think this holiday is very new in the States because I don't ever remember celebrating it when I moved to this country versus in Armenia. It's a big deal, Mom. Do you remember Grandpa? Do you remember Grandpa used to come home with stuff for us that day, and then later on, and you know, in America, my uncle, when he used to work in downtown, he used to bring us a bunch of roses from the LA flower, like downtown flower market. So for me, I remember it was this thing where Grandpa made that extra effort, and then Uncle and the men in my life, like people who didn't grow up in this country really understand what International Women's Day is. And you're probably wondering, like, isn't that Mother's Day? Yes, no, it's not. Did we have Mother's Day in Armenia? No, okay, so it's only Women's Day, so all women. So in Armenia, they don't give a shit about mom. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, did you guys hear that? In Armenia, now they have Mother's Day on April 7th. So for a month, they celebrate women. Yeah, in Russia, they go all out. In Russia, on International Women's Day, it's huge. So how are you celebrating Women's Day, and are you? I want to read some of your answers. Dave says, celebrate International Women's Day with a soarmate shirt. I know, that would be so cute. Can you imagine? That would be the sweetest thing on International Women's Day. You're like, babe, you're my soulmate. That's cute. Harka says, I haven't celebrated it, but I should in some way. Absolutely. I work tomorrow. It's okay, Jose. After work, before work, during work, a text message, a cute GIF, any sort of acknowledgement to the women in your life. Hector says, wearing pink to work and thanking all of my female colleagues and of course my mother for the sacrifices and struggles they have endured and continue, unfortunately, to this day. That's really cute. Larry says, what can I do for lady coworkers? Okay, so if your coworker, I don't know his name, brought you a rose tomorrow, do you think it's appropriate? Tulips, not a rose. Okay, so mom says tulips are fine. Don't do a rose. It's a little like love. Cheap flowers, Trader Joe's. She says go get tulips because it's spring is around. March through May, I think, is when tulips are in. So you could do that. Don't do chocolates. That's a little weird. No. A coworker that you work with. I think just acknowledging it is good enough. Colin says, is this about feminism? Colin, I'm so happy you asked that question. It is not about feminism. So you're probably new to the live, and I'll just briefly catch you up. So because it is a predominantly male audience show, and because tomorrow's International Women's Day, I wanted to ask the guys on women's topics and conversation, because I feel that you guys need to be heard. I want to hear from you guys. I do. I really want to hear from you guys. Yeah, Larry, just acknowledge it. I think you're good enough. And if you have time, get one bouquet, like a dozen tulips, and then one for each person. What qualities do you admire most about women? You know what I admire about women? Mom. I love how women, their tolerance, women's tolerance, like they can really like I'm not like that. And I think that I'm gonna grow up to be that way, just because it's like just life kind of as a woman makes you that way. But I think women's endurance, it's crazy. Like when I see what my friends or women I know, what their AP Fazio says intelligence, just like they keep enduring it. Like I don't have that kind of endurance. Maybe I do, I don't even know it, but I think women have great resilience, listening skills, empathy, perseverance, strength, women's strength, mental. Yeah, I think endurance, I think that's what I think, well, I mean, Nico says they're compassion. I don't know, not all women are very compassionate. They're self-sacrificing for family, 100%. But there are also a lot of men who are so much more like self-sacrificing. Third question, how important is it to you for your woman to have a good relationship with your mom? How important is that to you guys? Hello Dawn says very. To me, not much. To my mom, everything. That's good. Okay, Dave says it is important but not a deal breaker. My mom never liked any of my women. Slim to none. About a 5. Oh, Ralph says about a 5 out of 10. So you're like halfway. You're like, nah. You care, but you don't care that much. Mario says not much. A lot of the guys are saying not much. How important is it to you to have your female coworkers get along? Pele says 110%. AP Fazio says extremely. Dave says not important. You don't have to like the people you work with, but you must respect the position. Mom agrees with that, Dave. All right, on to the next question. Do women make you avoid conflict, and why? Now, this question might be a little tricky, so let me explain it. Do women make you avoid conflict? Do you find yourself avoiding saying anything or not saying anything for the sake of avoiding conflict with your woman? And why do you do that? No, everyone's saying no. No, are you sure? There has to be someone who explains and says yes and why. Come on. Yes, have to choose words carefully. Too many people on both sides are too quick to judge words. Yes, starting fights with something I said is not in my best interest. Edo says, yes, because some women try a little too hard to ruin a guy's career, but most women are nice. Oh, I'm sorry. Hector says, I think it is important to let them know. It absolutely is important to let them know. On to the next thing. Do you think there should be International Men's Day? No, 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 nope. Nobody wants. Boots says no. Dave says no. Jose says no. You guys don't want. No. Huh. Of course. Why not? Okay, now we're talking, Ralph. Okay. Of course. Why not? Every day is a man's day. Right? Pele says yes. Okay, so majority are saying no. Some of you are saying yes. So for those of you who are saying yes, I want to know, how would you celebrate International Men's Day? How would you want to celebrate it? Being a white man, I get enough in this world. I don't need anything else. It's true. How would you celebrate it? If we were like, if men were like, you know what? If we're gonna have International Women's Day, then we're gonna have, okay, I would celebrate by going out to strip club and blunts, lots of sex, okay, like that. A day off. That would have to be a, well, yeah, that would have to be a federal holiday. Can you imagine? You know what? I could so see International Men's Day being a federal holiday where everyone gets a day off, but International Women's Day is like, oh. Oh, at Chuck E. Cheese with my kids. Mom thinks that's really sweet. Weekend trip to DR. Shit, what's DR? Dominican Republic! Oh. Are career women annoying? Do you find women with a career annoying because they delay having a family? Mike says absolutely not. AP Fazio says no. Hell no. Okay. Hector says nope. Boot says no. Good for them. A woman who is driven is sexy. All right. Fair enough. Next question. How do you feel being proposed to by your woman? Oh, my best friend had that happen. It's happening way more often than we think. AP Fazio says nope. Johnny says no. Dave says it was funny and he got a Rolex. Hector likes it. Jose says awkward silence. Hector says bring it. Wow, that could get awkward. Okay, for a Rolex, yes. Okay, so let's ask. If your woman proposed to you with a Rolex, how would you feel about that? What happens when he says no? Nico says he's confused. Johnny says I'd cry. Jose says no. Robbie Dallas says it's something new. Ralph says, oh, so now I have to get the ring? Jeez. That's true. Ralph, I never thought about that. Listen, if she proposes with the watch, then now he has to get her the ring and now they have to get married, right? Oh my God. Mind blown. If she proposes before I did, then I probably don't like her that much. Ooh, ouch, Joey. Mike says, you don't get an engagement ring then. Men don't get anything when we propose. Yeah, but isn't the whole point of the ring so that everybody in your village knows that she's a married, taken woman now? Isn't that the whole point of a ring? That's what I thought. Yeah. That's the only reason why I look at a guy's finger. I'm like, oh, he's taken. He's not wearing a ring. Oh, well then. Marking your territory. Yeah, it is kind of like that, right? But listen, I'm all for wedding rings because I want to know if you're married. That's important. Meg says women get an engagement ring and a wedding ring, right? Yes, and I actually think engaged men should be wearing a ring too. Dave says it's supposed to be a wedding band. Engagement rings are a huge marketing ploy. Johnny says, yeah, I've had women at a bar lie about that to me. I mean, sure, it's really easy to take a ring off, but Kingdom Man says, is your glass bigger than your head? I have a pretty small head, so it's not that much bigger, smaller.
Why do some women flirt with me more when that's what he wrote, when I'm in a relationship? Because it's the same with men and women. We always want what we can't have. It's the same thing. The second I'm in a relationship, everybody wants to be with me. It's like, what happened? It's just how it is. It's I think human nature. Joey says, Anna, will you marry me? No, I do not like public proposals. All right, next question. Would you want your woman to tell you every time she doesn't, orgasm? Or would you rather she not say anything? Do you want to know or do you not want to know? Mike says no. Epiphanius says no. Not say anything. Tom says he doesn't care. Yes, yes. Facebook is saying yes. Periscope, everyone is saying no. Some things are better left unsaid. I gotta know if I'm doing it right. Michael says so I can fix it. Efren says maybe not every time. Robbie says what can I do to help? That's the whole point of sex. She has to. I know. Mike says if she doesn't a bunch in a row, tell me, but not every time. Hector says, yes, information communication is key to know. I have to say, I'm kind of blown away. If they care about the woman, they would. Jose says, why? Am I just mind blown right now? We need to bring Sex with Emily back here. This is good stuff. Faith says, obviously not many good men on the scope. Oh my God. Okay. I need to move on to the next question. Is it important to know that you have someone who has your back, hashtag your soarmate, or a piece of paper that says that someone has your back, like a marriage license? Paper doesn't matter, actions do. Marriage is great. Actions speak louder than words. Yes, soarmate. Dave says, have my back because that is earned on both sides. Nico says, soarmate. Yep, oh yeah. Knowing someone who has your back, paper's not a thing for me. 100%. Do you feel wrong cutting the umbilical cord from your mama, being that she is the first woman in your life? Hell no. No, because I'm an individual. No, I can no longer suck on my mom. That's funny. No thanks. Kind of weird. Pretty sure doctor cut the cord. The doctor cut the cord, but somehow it's still there. Do you guys think maybe you think you cut the cord, but really you haven't cut the cord? Like the invisible cord is still there? Harka says, can you be close and still be a man? 100%. You can still be close and have a good relationship. Jerome says, what age do you think the umbilical cord should be cut? Mom, what age do you think?
21.
Boys? Are you kidding me? 21? You don't think that's a little too old? I was gonna say like 15, 16. I'm sorry. I don't want my son to be like up my ass at like 15, 16. Like I don't want him to like be a little too close to me like that. Or his sisters. No. There has to be like boundaries. That's what it is.
Yes.
Boundaries. That's what it is. That's what it is. There have to be boundaries. Michael says 13. Corey says 17. At 15, kids start projecting boundaries. Yep. Boundaries start at junior high. For some, there are no boundaries. Edo says, it's different for Armenian guys because we don't get kicked out at the age of 18. Yeah, that's why a lot of Armenian guys are mama's boys. When the balls drop, that's fair. When do the balls drop? Do you know? Oh, you never had a boy. You don't know. Hector says it's funny because if you notice as our parents grow, they revert to being a child, and it is like your parents are growing a cord to attach to you again. Yes, it's so true.
Emptiness syndrome.
It is so true. I remember there was like this period where for a really long time, I felt like my mom was taking care of me. And then quickly it just turned where I felt like I was taking care of her. It like switched suddenly. Have you directly been affected by the Me Too movement? Yes, opened my eyes to some issues. Yes. Hashtag no, not directly. What the hell is a Me Too movement? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. No, good for them. Topper says yes, was falsely accused. Dave says yes because it's made me think more about my words and actions. I can't meet with my female staff alone in my office. Why? Next question. This is actually probably my favorite question, and I would like to end it on this question, even though it's 14, and I said I'd ask you guys 15 questions, but we're way over time. So I'm gonna ask you the last question, and I really want you to think about it. I think it's such a powerful question. So just be honest. Can you still be chivalrous in a Me Too kind of world? Dave says yes, absolutely. AP Fazio says I hope so. Yes. Eddie says. Rob says yes, show of respect. Mike says yes, 100%. David says yes. Mario says yes. Nico says yes. The smart one says it's difficult for us now because we always have to be skeptical of women and their intentions. Yes, chivalry is not dead. Yes, I love a woman raised by a woman. For sure, chivalry never dies, just your will to exercise it. I love that, Joey. It's about communication, respect, verbal and nonverbal. Boot says yes, of course. Okay. It would be a shame if we couldn't be. Lamar says yes. All right. That made my night. That made my night. I wanna end on that note. That was a really I'm very happy to hear all the yeses to the question of, can you still be chivalrous in a hashtag Me Too kind of world, or are men kind of feeling lost and confused and don't know what to do, or like you get it? So I like that. I love that. Cheers. Thank you for answering all the questions, and I hope I got you guys to kind of think about women and you know, the whole topic and conversation that is in your face constantly, rightfully so. But I kind of wanted to hear your opinion, hear what you guys have to say, and all of that good stuff. And a little teaser, a little the Anna Report Insight teaser. So the artwork behind me is changing. I posted earlier looking for artists. I have found many talented artists, and we are gonna start talking about art and culture and meeting artists and talking about art. And I kind of love that idea of broadening our topic and conversation. So if you're watching on Periscope, hopefully you can move over to Facebook soon, so that when we bring on the artists and talk to them live, you'll see them, you know, they'll kind of pop in and you'll see the art behind me. You know, you can purchase the art if you want. There are going to be exclusive pieces just for the Anna Report. And we're just going to keep it quickly rotating. You snooze, you lose. So I'm really excited about that opportunity, and I can't wait to read what you guys write about what you're commenting on this art thing, because I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be amazing. So yeah. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to try this wine and help the cause, gives back to research and cure for Alzheimer's, the link is on Facebook. So you guys can go check it out over there. Find it there. All right? Okay. What?
I love the wine.
You like the wine? It wasn't acidic.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, Malbec is supposed to be like really heavy, and I would think that you wouldn't like it.
No,
But you liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, I have another bottle. We can have that. All right. Mom likes it. I'm telling you, I love wine from Argentina and Spain, and it's my thing. All right. I cannot believe for 48 minutes straight I've been doing this. You with the clock, not doing a good job. If I were Donald Trump, I'd say you're fired. What happened?
It was interesting.
It was interesting. That's why. All right. Okay. All right. Mwah. Have a good night, you guys. I'll see you next Wednesday, and I'll see you all over social. All right. Bye.